our last guest is the executive director at the Michigan Theater, Steve Tucker. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Bart. Last guest of the day.
Last guest of the day.
Sounds like
Yeah.
that's our last time together.
Last guest of the week.
Right. So,
Yeah.
quickly, I could tell you a little bit of what's going on at the Michigan Theater.
Status update.
We have restarted. We have restarted. We have reconvened our popcorn giveaway. Tonight we're having it. Tuesday was our first night. We gave away over 1,000 boxes of popcorn.
1,000?
100 boxes of popcorn. Wow. Did I ever add that zero in there quick? 100 boxes of popcorn. Tonight we're doing it again from 5 until 7. People are driving by. We don't impose on them. We just walk closely to their car while they're moving. No, and hand them a popcorn. All they can do is kind of pull up.
Did you have to get a
No.
permit for this?
No.
No?
I mean, maybe I do. I don't think so. It's just they're walking by, we give them a box of popcorn.
It should be okay.
People that walk by, we get them a box of popcorn. Stephen tonight is working down at the Symphony. He's making popcorn for their open house. So we're looking at probably another 200 down there. So he's getting it all ready to go. And we have another popcorn machine we took down yesterday.
See, that was what confused me because yesterday, Colleen from the JSO Community Music School said that you were bringing the Michigan Theater popcorn machine down there. And
We did.
I thought, no, they're not.
We
You
did.
cannot move that.
We did. But not the big one.
Not the big one.
I bought another one last year, a smaller one for upstairs in our, because we have a big show. We got to make popcorn up there. We have to sell beverages up there.
Oh.
So we did them both. Thankfully, we were able to keep that machine and get it ready to go. It's not that heavy. It's kind of big, but it's not like a little one either. It's a solid machine.
Well, that really explains the need because you've got the popcorn giveaway on the street and then the JSO.
Right, doubling up this tonight, so it's going to be kind of exciting. Had a meeting this morning with Mercer and all of the other companies that are working on the theater up at the theater, and Dave Hines, he's on the forefront of our project and as far as theater staff, and everybody's on target, and we got the plan, and everything's going so well. I told Dave it's kind of makes me scared. He goes, "Don't worry, something will happen."
Something always does.
Right.
Yeah.
But for the most part, everything's working well. They have a new air unit on top of that bump out. So everything is, the plaster guys got about another 2.5 weeks. They're pulling out. They've made all the medallions. It's amazing what they do. Then we'll wait for it to dry, and then the painters will come in. It looks like there's been somewhat of a change. Some of the scaffolding is going to remain up.
Permanently?
No, through phase 2. But it was such a difference in cost for us. It was like, we had to do it. And some people may say, well, I can't have my 800 people in here. Well, you weren't going to have 800 anyway, but sorry. If you want your money back, I'll do it. But
that's the way it is.
it was such a big chunk of money, Bart. Yeah, you would.
You mean to take it down and put it back up.
Right.
Just leave it up.
Right. It was, north of $50,000, so dollars. That's a lot of money. Speaking of $50,000, it was announced on July 10th, August 10th.
August 10th.
The A.P. Cook Foundation is doing a matching grant for dollar for anybody that donates under $1,000. So if you said, I'm going to donate $20 to the Michigan Theater, the A.P. Cook Foundation will match that with another $20. So your $20 donation becomes $40 towards our restoration.
Very generous.
Oh my gosh. And since we announced, I think we've taken in $16,000 in small donations, which is, man, I like that part.
Well, the last time you were on the show, you were talking about your membership, and we had someone walk in with the money.
Yeah.
While you were here, remember that?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember who that was.
I don't remember who it was either, but I remember that happened.
I hope I sent them their stuff.
Now, so all the things that are happening, so it's not going to be like the I-94 project.
No, it's right. It's underway, and I-94, is that going badly?
Well, it's several years. No, I mean, it's
Oh.
that kind of thing where
Oh,
it's
no,
like,
no, 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 no. We're-
what's the end date on the?
Well, our phase one ends September, second week of September.
And then you reopen because you have
We
all this
reopen for the
demand
holidays, but we have some of that area that's not going to be usable.
scaffolding.
Right, where the stuff is drying because of the cost savings. And then January 1, we close back down again and finish it up.
Okay, so sometime by this time next year.
Oh, yes,
Oh wow!
yes. And we'll have,
And that includes the thrust stage.
yep, that's, I ordered that 2 days ago, so that's coming.
Have you
It takes 16 weeks to build.
You ordered it, or they build it in?
They build it off-site.
And then the balcony. What's happening on the balcony?
Well, the actual drawings aren't back yet, but we're still planning on, I think we finally narrowed it down to 3 solid box areas.
So there'll be new seating up there.
Correct, for the box
Yeah.
areas, and it's in the upper balcony. It was hard for me to justify the lower balcony with such prime seating, and there's not a bad seat, you know that,
Right.
in the Michigan Theater of Jackson.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful that we get that. That's kind of the very last thing.
And people can still donate because the fund, the capital campaign continues. You're not quite at your goal yet, so they do have a ways to go. So
We're about at 80%
that's awesome.
of 6.2 million. So we've had really, really great involvement with the community. And small donations, for me, I'm all about that. The foundations are great to us. We're very lucky to be living in Jackson, living at this time in history.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
A lot going on.
Also, while you've got the theater closed, you've been participating. You've, as an organization, have sponsored a number of the downtown entertainment events.
We've worked hard at the downtown thing, and we've been rained out quite a bit. I told Jackie that if we suffer a drought, let's just plan a movie. Then we'll make sure we get rain. So we've gotten a lot of rain.
Now, have you been rained out on every movie?
Oh, yes,
Yes.
except one.
Oh.
Yeah. Concert. I played on Tuesday. I was looking at the weather. I said, well, I didn't book anybody because we have
Food
to pay
truck.
them, and yeah, food truck. So I said I'm going to play it because I know something bad. The weather will be weird. So I got the first 30 minutes in, and then it was raining all over my new guitar. I said this is probably not a good idea. So,
There's a little overhang on that.
but it was blowing. It was misty,
Oh.
And when you have a new instrument, you don't want to screw it up.
Mm.
That's the way I am about it, I guess.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. And then it rained really hard right after that.
To see how it rained really hard today.
Oh, I know. But, yesterday was beautiful. Who knows what tomorrow brings, right?
Tomorrow's going to be beautiful.
If people want to donate, Bart, they could go to michigantheater.org, and theater's RE. We're all over Facebook with this new opportunity to match, and I think that's really a nice way to make your donation double up. It's like doubling down on an 11.
It's a great opportunity. Turn that 50,000 into 100,000.
Right.
It's similar. The Bright Walls, they had to raise 50,000 to get the 50,000
Right,
state match.
right. And we did that once too,
Yeah,
remember?
that's right.
Took 2 days to get to 10.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So, the Jackson community, I am so glad that I live here. This is an amazing place to be. I can't think of living back where I grew up in Garden City to this day.
Oh,
where
wow.
I'd been caught under a Ford Road viaduct or something, looking for a can of pop.
I'm like you. I agree. It's great to live here. It's a great
Yeah.
place to live. All right. Good to see you. Thank you.
Always thank you so much for
Yes.
being a huge support for
Thank you.
the band.
Free popcorn tonight at the Michigan Theater from 5 to 7 or at the JSO Community
Right,
Music.
open house community for the community school. It
6 to
should be
8,
cool.
yeah. And
Big
cake.
crowd.
There's cake up there too.
Where?
Community Music School.
I'm going down there then. I love cake.
From the Michigan Theater of Jackson, Steve Tucker. That's all we have time for today. Thanks to Steve and all of our guests. And thanks to our great crew, our awesome sponsors. And thanks to you for tuning in. quite a few things happening this week and weekend. Check them out. We'll see you around town. Thanks for watching.